Okay, hey, eighth grade. This is our second part of the two videos on how to put treads onto your chassis. In the last video, we had our linear chassis set up with the angles, the axle hubs, our axles. Everything was pretty much tied in together. We put our wheels on. And so a couple of things. One is that I chose the wide spacer. You could use whatever you want, but I chose the wide spacer. There are two different types of the white ones, this one and then a smaller one. There's a little gold kind of like ring in there. That's a brass bushing that goes into it. It reduces friction. And then we capped it off with what's called a set collar. And then that set collar, there's a little screw right in here that must go on the flat side of your axle, and you tighten it down on that side. Just like we did with the axle hub, we had to tighten it down on the flat side of our axle. Once we have our two wheels in there, now it's time to do the front section of this. Front section is pretty simple. I'm just going to rotate the camera here, and we've got our motor. So this is actually the motor that we're going to be using for treads. So we've got to make sure that it is a different motor. So if you don't have one, just please come get it from me. And you will slide this into place. Once it's slid into place, you got to find the flat side of that motor. And in this case, I'm just twist it. This is the flat side of the motor here. And I'll bring it a little bit closer to you so you can see that it's flat. And the other parts are round, but that side is flat. The reason for that is we're about to add our gear wheel onto this, and then there is, just like the axle hub, a screw on the side. That screw must go through and land on the flat side of our axle that's coming out of the motor. So what we're doing here is we're just tightening it down and making sure that this won't come off. So sometimes we have to take the hex key, put it long ways, and then just crank it. And once you have it, you're good. This should turn with the motor, and it does. And so now we just have to have things lined up. So lining them up is a different kind of situation here, but we will get to that in one of our other videos. But now once we are set and we're ready to go, what we need to do is figure out the treads. So you should have your treads laid out. Make sure that both treads are exactly the same in length when you lay them out. But I'm just going to show you how to set them up and how to take them apart and put them on the your chassis. So we have our assembly, and now we would have to line it up here and then wrap these around and make sure that they reach one another. And it looks like they will, and it looks like I'm going to be okay, and I don't need to take anything apart, but I'm going to show you in our next video it'll be video of actually 3 of 3, how to take apart the treads and how to put them on with the motor and rotate the motor into place. So far, this is all you need: your 2 wheels, some gear motor, a gear wheel. This will all be in the same box, and then just tighten down the gear to your 12-volt motor so that it can run. And that's it.